Hey guys, Peugeot here. Welcome to another guide. Today I'm gonna talk about the new event, the All Out War. And this is a very big event with a lot of things to do, so I'm gonna separate it into a few videos, a few guides, and today we are going to cover the day one and basically how you're going to begin going through the event and what you need to do from the very beginning. The first thing to look at is where the event is situated. As you can see in the cross server page, you go to the All Out War and you enter. The All Out War event is basically one big battle map. It has elements from the Glorious Battle and the Siege of Winterfell. You have a lot of buildings, you have 8 factions with a lot of alliances, and basically in the beginning you will have 2 cities that you need to capture and a lot of smaller villages, as you can see. And you basically need to gather resources, you need to attack and rebuild villages, you also need to construct wagons. I'm gonna talk about those right now. First, when you enter the event, the game will tell you to build 3 marches. So 1, 2, 3. So you put any commanders, it really doesn't matter at this stage in the first day, and you will have those small resource wagons that allow you to gather resources with them, and also you can rebuild buildings, and also in the armory you can produce more wagons, level 2 and level 3. So the game gives you basically 10 million troops that are independent from your own troops, and you can use them for various purposes. Now the buildings that you have in the main city are basically the warehouse where you can drop off resources, the armory where you can construct the extra wagons, and also you have the barracks where you can dismiss your marches, and of course the most important buildings are the municipal center. If that one is destroyed, if your city gets attacked, then the enemy will capture it. Also there is a gate. If the enemy destroys that gate, they can enter the city. There are also towers that deal damage to attackers. That is basically how the fortified city looks like. Now, what are you going to do during day one? So you have a few choices, and it all depends on the way you want to get contribution. The contribution basically is the points that you're getting for various activities. That would be producing wagons or construction, which is not yet available, also gathering resources and rebuilding villages. How do you do each one of those? Now, when the event starts, the commanders of the alliances are going to declare war against the small villages, and then those would be burning. We've already rebuilt everything, but if you see a burning village, you go with one of your marches there, you click and you rebuild, as you can see. Then the second thing that you can do with your marches is to gather resources, and when you have the smallest level 1 wagons, it's best to be gathering wheat. Here are the farms next to your main city. Then as you progress, you are going to be able to gather other resources such as the brass, and then when you get the level 2 wagon you can gather also silver, and with the level 3 wagon you can gather obsidian. All of those resources will be important for your faction later. There are 2 types of points that you need to worry about. The first one is basically your elimination points, which you're not gonna be using on day 1, but when you kill enemy troops or you heal allied troops, as you can see, you're going to get points and rewards. The second thing is the royal coins that you're going to get. The royal coins you get when you complete those daily quests, and basically you would be producing wagons, and I've already shown you how to rebuild villages. In order for you to gather resources, you just go with your march. Let me demonstrate. That's your march, you select it, right click, and it starts gathering. The other way that you can do it to get contribution would be to produce the wagons, which I'm gonna show you how to do right now. We go into the main city and we go into the armory. When you click on the armory, you just click that green button, go to produce. If you have a march nearby which is available, you click production and your army starts producing the wagons, and it's going to give you contribution points. So those are the three basic things that you will be doing on day one. When you complete the first quest, it's gonna be like 6,000 points, then each following quest is gonna require more progress from you, and you're gonna get 150 coins, and of course you will have a limit of 1,500 coins per day, which can be increased if you buy the season pass, which gives you additional 700 points per day. Then when you get all of the 1,500 royal coins, you can go into the contribution shop, and here is where you spend the coins. Now this shop is going to be renewing itself every 2 weeks, and since the event is 4 weeks, that means you can buy each of those items twice. And now this is very interesting because for the first time here we can see the badges, and as we can see it can be a random quality badge, but as I heard you can also get bowman defense badges from these chests, and also the lightning essences and the unsullied photo shards. And my favorite here would be the deception, the Kravra's weapon. I've already managed in couple days to buy the 2 chests, and I got like 20 fragments. Good progress so far. That's what you could do as well if you're interested in that weapon, and in 2 weeks it will refresh, so you can buy another 2. And let's also mention the faction quests, the world progress, which also is going to give you another 2 of those weapon chests right here and right here when you complete the progress in the world. You have a faction target, which gives you some small rewards, and also you have a bigger world progress, which would give you the better rewards. And as you can see, you will be able to unlock more parts of the map. You would be able to start upgrading buildings. That is what you do in the beginning. I hope this guide has been helpful, and stay tuned for more. See you guys.